Hello there and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 where I'm playing as Persia. It is 1699 and I'm about to embark on a pretty radical war. I'm going to take an alliance offer from Ajuran. Because what I'm planning to do, I was initially going to attack Yemen. And but then they were allied with the Ottomans, so I had to kind of put that on hold for a bit. However, at the present state of the world, the Ottomans and Yemen are allied. Now, I can't outright attack the Ottomans because Scandinavia won't get involved. However, if I attack Yemen, who are allied with the Ottomans, Russia, Bohemia, and Scandinavia would all join in. Unfortunately, Ajuran won't. That would have been pretty handy. Threat and attitude towards Persia, but that's not really a massive downer. So, once I get my armies in place, I'm going to basically attack the Ottomans by attacking Yemen and bringing 3 very powerful allies to do so. I'm just thinking who else, if only Ajuran would help. Anything I could do to really push it along. I mean, who else dislikes Yemen that could be a useful ally? Right, the funds, they might help out. Let's take some temporary alliances, just basically to see who would help me. The Enlightenment. This last century has seen rationalism and empiricism gaining an ever-increasing popularity among the great minds of the age. In letters, publications, or coffee houses, kings, scientists, philosophers, and literatures are discussing the merits of tolerance, the scientific method, and the spreading of Enlightenment ideals to all humanity. From universities of all courts of enlightened monarchs, expeditions have been sent to measure, catalogue, weigh, and map the world, so that we can better understand the laws that govern the things around us. Others discuss the laws that govern society and try to reach an understanding of the rights of man. In Pelopo, a colossal undertaking has begun in the assembly of a complete encyclopedia of all knowledge. The light of reason has now been lit, and many will not rest until it has been brought to all corners of the earth. Okay. Alright, my armies are in place. Let's make sure I activate all my forts. And I realise this is probably a very big risk, but... Oh, the French won't join either. Oh, because they're allied. Oh, that's okay. Ajuran unfortunately won't join in a war. Their numbers could be handy though. I wonder if I just sit on it for a bit. What if I influence their nation by a bit? Might help. Funds are no good to me, so I'll break that alliance. Apparently we are threatening to the... They see us as a threat. What if I guarantee them so I don't know how long it would take to really build up the reputation, that's the problem. I don't want to spend too much time I'm waiting. So I'm just going to hopefully I can call them in later on. So let's attack Yemen. I'm going to make the Ottomans a co-belligerent. And that means I can bring in their allies too, but it does mean I can take their land easier. And I will bring in my 3 big allies. This is... oh, this should really go either way, couldn't it? But let's see how we go. Okay, there's war. Now, obviously my first step we used to take out Yemen. Actually, do I even... I'm gonna knock out Hormuz too. No, Hormuz haven't actually joined the war yet. Okay. Let's start by getting some sieges done up in the Ottomans. Now, one concern I do have is that the Ottomans have some pretty amazing generals. Like that 3-star guy there. Doing so. Oh, the other one's got ships, yeah. Not really too fussed about a ship battle. I want to just try and control this strait so people can't get across. Yeah, looks like they're going to try and attack these guys, so I will hopefully get some reinforcements in there. But it's not looking good. Oh, I did get them. They're going to get theirs in. Nope, I won the war. I won the battle. Oh, they caught me again. That's alright. Yeah, they've definitely got a lot more artillery than I do. Now, I'm probably going to cop a lot of hits at the start. And I sort of hope my allies up here can draw some attention away. Because really, my main goal in this war is going to be to basically try and get enough war score up that I can take the provinces that I want. That's my goal. I'm going to try and knock out Hormuz from the war. So Yemen, Tunis, we're up there, an issue. The siege is taking a lot longer than I thought it would have. Here comes Russia. I'll wait for my armies to rebuild. I probably need some more artillery, really. I'm going to be fighting wars. Turkey. For centuries, many of the followers of Ali have considered it necessary to hide themselves and feign adherence to other religious customs in order to keep their faith alive. Authorities in Al-Qatif have increasingly come to suspect that there is an increasing number of Shias among the local Sufi lodges who would like our blessing in their attempts to root them out. We can do that. Move towards legalism. We cannot tolerate heretics. Lose a bit of prestige, but it's okay. Hoping now that the Russian army is up here. We'll take out Hormuz. Just knock out little groups in the war bit by bit. What if I... get these two to start going that way? Alright, let's start doing some more sieges now that the Russians are here to help. And the Ottomans seem to be dragged away back towards Maine into Europe. Alright, there's a siege done. So Yemen siege down officially. Let's go and flick some wins. Get some wins on the board. This will be in seizing my name, which is interesting. There's got a lot of troops up there, but we've got 3 big European powers to help out. And they're sieging on the provinces that I want, which is a good thing. So I'm going to try and take all 9 provinces that I need for my national goal in one go. There's a big war. Whoa, look at that. Jeez. If that Russian army can get in there and then force march to get there, that would be a big loss for the Ottomans. 3-star generals on both sides. And they won it. That's massive. It's a big, big win. Fair law is embraced by all. A commitment to true justice, blind to nation, religion or tradition, has proven popular with most portions of our population. Grievances against our rule are greatly reduced. Oh, no, mysticism I don't really want, but lowered unrest and corruption is good. Okay, here we are in Hormuz land, so it means I can send another army to help in the Ottomans. This is working quite well at the moment. Who else is my enemy? Not many other ones that are issues. Yeah, the other thing I gotta check is what? I'm gonna pause it for a sec. So I just gotta own Seda and I've got all the provinces that I want. Man, if I could do this little snatch and run, it'd be pretty amazing. Let's go get Seda. You guys to get together. And they've got some unrest as well. It might force them Mamluks to break loose, perhaps. Another siege down. Mamluks have been sieged, the Hormuz have been sieged down. Hardy seamen. Our traditional fisheries have proven excellent grounds for the recruiting of sailors for our fleet. This has filtered through into better leadership in our navy. Huh, it's good. Naval tradition. %52% war score. Whoa, look at that mess up there. That's just a realm that I can't fight in. There's just so much going on up there that the human mind can't compete with that. It's funny, we spent, when I say we, the Ottomans and I were allied for so long. A good 200 years of alliances. It's a big uprising though. We were like solid allies for half the game. And then I just took over some land and they turned against me and now well, I'm turning it against them, essentially. I managed to muster up a nice group of alliances and oops. Managed to take it to them. The most powerful nation in the world have been beaten back. Now, if I was to... Good if I could highlight these things more. Ghazi to Aintab. Okay. Ghazi to... Oh, I can't do that because I can't make it a core. Now I can. So I could take the provinces that I want. Obviously Russia wants something though. Oh, it's already occupied by Russia. I can give them those provinces. Makes them happy. I'm going to give something... Give that to Scandinavia. Give that to Bohemia. Oops. Oh no, I gave that to the wrong person. Okay, so if I give those two to Russia, let's do Scandinavia. No, they wouldn't accept that. Demand exceeds war score. Okay, so I'm going to need a bit more war score then. That's fine. Let's get another siege going. I might have to take on these rebels though. I don't want to lose that control of this province. 65%. Almost. I need a few more provinces or one more good siege. Now I'm going to take these guys on and see what happens. Because they are essentially sieging my property, my land down. Oh, I win it easily. Okay, protects that land, 70%. Okay, they would now take peace. So that's me getting the 9 provinces that I want. And the 10th. 95% overextension. I've got the power to do it. So I get all those provinces. I can give one to Russia. I can give one to Scandinavia. And give one to Bohemia. What if I just keep pushing? I want to give Bohemia a bit more, if I can. That's at 70%. I'm going to speed up the taking of land. 76%. Okay. Now I can give 2 to Bohemia. Let's do that. Alright. 10 provinces for me. 1 for Russia, 2 for Bohemia, 1 for Scandinavia. As a bit of a thank you. Can't get war reps, but I'm not really worried about war reps. I can't get Yemen's land. Oh, I want them to break that alliance. Let's keep it going for a bit longer. I want to make sure the alliance is broken as well. Local traders demand aid. Merchants and captains of trade vessels in Bandar Langer have sent representative to the government describing the home as an increasingly lawless land where piracy runs rampant and ships and ports are routinely raided by privateers. They argue that the government has neglected them and request funding to build defences against the growing threats. If this request is not granted, many feel like they've already lost too much and will take their business elsewhere. I'll send them what they need, 100 ducats. Still 76% war score. Looks like the Russians, the Ottomans are starting to take some land. There's not really much left for me to take. Maybe I can't break that alliance, which would be annoying, but there's ways around that. Okay, let's just pack up here then. So I won't get them to break their alliance, so I'm going to take all these provinces. Russia will get one, Bohemia will get one. I thought Bohemia's getting two. They are getting two. I get 37 prestige. Russia gets 97. Oh, I should have made them my rival before I did this. We got massive power projection out of it. Oh well. Let's send that demand. Boom! Look at that! Look at that indeed. That was a massive win. That was such a big win, I'm actually going to pause it right there and just actually take that in for a little bit. So I've taken this massive chunk of land out here. And Russia lost a little bit, I mean, Ottomans lost a bit up here, but not too much. And I fulfilled the mission of uniting the homeland. The home region. That was big. I do have massive overextension now though, so I need to do some very quick coring, but wow. Who would have thought I could take it to the Ottomans like that? And there's no reason why I can't do it again. But with that war now over, I just wish I made them my rival before I started. But with the war over, I'm going to end this episode here. So it's probably the biggest war I've done so far, the most successful war. And now I'm going to move on and go back to thinking about Yemen. But until then though, thanks for watching guys. Appreciate the support. And as always, take care out there. Hope to see you next time.